Are we live?
Motherfucker. Why did we hear that?
I don't know. Can we? Can people see us?
Because Burke fed it through his mixer, so we had to hear it too.
God damn it. That is painful.
I was
I'm
fine,
sorry,
but-
chat.
Okay,
I see a
hopefully
stream.
it's working.
It is live. You did the thing, Burke.
We're on the
Doing it.
stream.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to It Has Tentacles.
How's everyone doing?
Ah, we made it. Doing good. Okay, so currently, what's happening is I am in this communist regime type hotel, where literally electronics and booze are prohibited, but I have both. And yeah, shh, it's a secret.
Don't double me, right?
This is
we
hotel
managed-
security. We've heard of electronics and booze on the premises.
You'll never get me alive.
You need to shut this operation down this moment.
Housekeeping! We're lying, it's the cops!
And well, we got our amazing Burke over on here. I'm not sure if I'm pointing on the right way on the overlay, but this is what I
You're
see.
pointing at Joakim.
Yeah, it will be like that. Go that way.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so there, we have
Watching
Burke
the thing.
that's streaming currently for us because he's an amazing person and just fixed this all for us. Because I couldn't, my internet here. I'm literally on this phone's internet, so just looking at
Get
this
on
phone.
my
You can
level.
hear it. So yeah, I'm on Fuzzy's level. And what's up, everybody? How's it going? So how have your guys' weeks been? Yeah, boy, has it been going?
It was an interesting. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I need to get out of the voice. I was just
It's been an
gonna.
interesting day.
I was just gonna talk about my week like this. How's everyone? It's good to see everyone. Good to be back on the show. No, it's been an interesting week. You know, I'm gonna see Mad Max tonight. I'm pretty hyped up for that because I've heard some good things. Yeah, I know I am a bit of a bastard, but otherwise, you know, it's been a week, man. You know what else?
Been
can
a
I say?
week.
It's been a week.
True
You know,
dat.
Life goes on.
Also, yes, Chriz is going to be most likely joining us for the third or fourth hour. He currently has some family problems, so he can't join us now. But he'll most likely join us later. Continuing on. Fuzzy, what's up?
Not a lot. I'm still kind of out of it because I did a 24-hour stream. Day before yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I did a 24-hour stream, and I'm still just, yeah, my brain.
That ain't no thing.
It was 2 days ago. It was.
Okay, but I've only slept 6 hours since then, so yeah.
I mean, you always sleep kind of irregularly, to put it at the least.
I don't. It's not irregular. I just don't sleep very. I just wake up when the sun comes up usually, no matter what time I go to sleep. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I feel
Burke,
good time.
what's up?
And the push-up challenge. Yeah.
So, I have
Back at you, Chucky. What are you gonna do now, man?
I have a good one. I've heard a very good answer for this. Somebody asked me I asked somebody what's up, and they said the sky. I didn't know this one. I didn't know that one.
You're gonna need Chucky. You're gonna need to up your game, there, kid.
Goody.
Just try hard to see me after class.
See me after. Yes. Awesome to have you. Great to have you. Hoping those wisdom teeth are in the right place and no problems
Wow.
with
Not
that
there.
anymore.
Not there at all.
When was the surgery, Burke? Oh man. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Do
I've
any
been
of
through
the
that,
horrifying
man.
Side effects? Or is it right?
Burke, were you awake for it? Oh. Oh.
Drugs, give me all of the drugs.
Very
Burke,
unique,
they don't
by the way.
hear you on stream for some reason.
Did you mute your...
No, I
There we
did.
go.
Okay, I had OBS muted.
There
I
we go.
didn't want you guys to hear my super private sex life anyway.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a week. That story was.
Wow. I'm sorry. It's probably for the best you guys didn't hear about the surgery.
When he was doing this, that was.
Yeah.
Actually, when he was doing this was like Chriz going into his mouth. Like,
Wow. Chucky,
Man,
wow.
yeah, they had to get like for the top ones, they just popped them right out. He had the little ones and just grabbed those and pop. He's like, I'm done. I'm thinking, oh, this ain't nothing. He's like, do you feel anything? I'm like, no, man, I don't feel nothing. But then they got to the bottom one, and that's where he pulled out the bone saw.
Oh man.
He got the bandsaw out.
Yeah, this big saw, and then he grabs these things like walnut crackers, and he's like, hold on, I got it. And all I know is that he's just running around in a circle, and I know a tooth is not supposed to be moving like that, so.
Yeah.
Just like foot on your chest, just going.
The funny part is
Excalibur
I'm
shit.
laying there and I can't do nothing, and then the nurse is right there with him, and she goes, not that one, the other one.
you want to hear a good one?
And then you could have walked out, yeah? Because fuck that shit.
Can you see this? This is where I broke my arm. And I had a whole iron band and the rings in it because they broke it this way and this way. So at the end, let's not go through all of it because there were a lot of good stories in there, but let's only show you one. When they had to take out the whole iron band, I go in, it's all like, I sit down, I put my arm up, it's all live, it's all like, you don't know, sleep, nothing. He takes, like, this, whatever you call that thing that grabs...
Bolt cutters?
Forceps?
Story I want to hear. I don't know.
A vice?
I think he grabs a forceps and he starts pulling it out. Halfway out, I don't feel anything, by the way. Halfway out, he realizes, okay, this is not the right one. He puts it down.
Well, the wrong arm?
No.
I pulled out your bone instead of your.
Whoops! He was using the wrong tool for that and it got stuck. Left me 5 minutes with that up, like half out.
Oh,
and...
no, I'm done, I'm done. No.
Let's save this for the role playing. That's because that's something that would happen in
You
this.
should have got him to leave it. You could have been like Baraka.
Oh, God, no. Actually, no.
That
So
literally
many
made my
fuck-ups
tooth
with
hurt.
this. I literally spent like
I don't
almost
have
6
mine
months in
as well.
hospital with this.
I've
Well,
never broken
okay.
bone, but my wisdom teeth started coming
Oh.
through like a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna have to do something about them at some point, probably.
Yeah, it's just bad for a little week, and you just got the chipmunk case for a while, and you'll.
I could do with chipmunk, let's face it. I could do with it.
Oh, last but not least, actually not last but not least, but PoultreeGeist, what's up?
Does that mean I am the least?
Joakim.
We haven't gotten a joke.
I've had a long ass week of work in Demon Souls. It's been great.
Have you actually managed to finish it, or is it?
I'm nearly there, I think. I hope. Maybe.
Fun at work and dying all day on stream. What a life.
Maybe one more stream, and then I don't know what I'm going to play after that. Maybe like Far Cry or Assassin's Creed or something. Something I don't have to like worry about death. Not mine
There's a
anyway.
lot of death and fire.
Something like, yeah?
Yeah, but not mine.
Killing other people.
Great.
It's true.
Joakim, what's up? Our lovely keeper of arcane lore.
Hello.
Master, what's up?
Yeah, it's just fine. Super good week. Studied a lot, watched a bunch of horror movies to prep for this. The old classic ones with like John Carpenter and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
So good.
Cool. I'm about half drunk, so it's cool. We're good. I still have tequila here. It's that kind of tequila that's not that great, but when you drink it, it's like vodka and warms all of your insides.
Okay.
I don't know what I feel about that now.
Don't want
First
that
I was
tequila.
like, that sounds gross, and then you're like, it makes you feel warm, and then I was like, maybe it's okay. And now I just don't know.
Yeah, when was the last time you had tequila, Yaboi?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, there's a story here, I can tell.
Oh, he's got super drunk.
Yeah.
I think the lack of a story is the story. Lack of a memory is the story.
Yeah, that was the joke. You got me.
Okay, so let's do a small recap of what happened last week. Joakim, because you're running the game, you get to pick the sacrificial player to talk about the recap. Well, excluding Burke because he wasn't here. So
Okay.
pick one of us to
Actually, I want to start out with a few rules things before, because I think you need to know them. And we did a couple of things wrong last week because I just wanted to get the feel of how you like to play role-playing games in general. So
Turns out
yeah.
you did die in Harlem, but
nothing like that. I got the feeling that you guys come from a background of like D&D games mostly. Yeah. Because Call of Cthulhu is what's called a fiction first game, which means that you just to use a skill, you just need to describe what you're doing, and I tell you if it triggers a roll or not. And this is important for a couple of reasons. Because you can completely avoid rolls if you describe things in a certain way. Like, if you go into a room and say, I just look through this room, then you probably have to roll spot hidden to spot things. But if you say, like, I'm looking behind every painting, I'm checking if every single floorboard if they're loose, then you can avoid the roll completely and just get a success.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important to just describe what you're doing, and yeah, instead of just saying I'm using spot hidden to do this.
Cool.
The other reason is that if you just say what skill you're using, you can get successes very easily. Just I'm looking for this room. I'm looking for my car keys or whatever. This matters because every time you get a success, you should check the little box next to the skill you're using. At the end of the adventure, we are going to roll advancement checks for all those skills.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so
That makes sense.
Yep.
So you want us to start doing that now? Or
Yeah,
should
yeah.
Okay, so
We ignore last session with that because I don't think there were that many super important roles, except for one I'd like Clarence to make. Like, we forgot about one intimidation roll that should have been made
Intimidation.
when you threatened Chester Philman with your gun.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You will the same things.
I did? I pulled my gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally did.
Okay. No, I just remember he has like 50 questions all at once. What are you going to do? What are you going to answer?
No.
Just,
Yeah,
when
and
he
after
wasn't
that
giving you
you-
anything, you were like, "Fucking tell me!" Oh, no, it was the you have to burn the place. If we're not
Yeah,
back,
exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
that
yeah.
was it.
Yeah, and you
So-
probably don't do it now.
The same thing. He would reacted the same way whether you succeeded or not, but something might happen later if you fail. So that's why the roll is important.
You might burn the house with you inside.
So let's start with that.
Can we just go into Chester's place fresh this time, maybe?
So
Yeah,
start-
Let's make it
So
happen.
you wanna start from Chester's again? Not from where we are.
No.
It's just a roll. Should we get
Yeah.
all this stuff out first and then
Yeah.
recap it?
Yeah, exactly. We just get all the rule things out of the way. I have one more thing to explain after this.
Aye, Captain.
Is that the only role that we missed? Was that intimidation?
No, one more, but I don't think you would have used it anyway.
Oh, you want me
it
to
was the yeah, just roll.
Okay. I have horrible intimidation, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Do it.
big failure. One thing you might want to use this session is the spending luck rule. Like, you can spend luck to succeed with things. Like, if you roll like this in this situation, he could have spent the difference between his value and what he rolled. Yeah.
Oh, so basically, if he spent 39 points, he would get
Yeah.
a success.
Yeah. Exactly. So.
29 points.
And at the end of the session, you will get a chance to increase your luck again.
Okay.
So it's basically like fate points in Warhammer from stuff that I
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that you said that if we have to do rolls for stuff, there's a chance that something good could come from doing those rolls. Is that what it was? Like, so like we had to kind of record our rolls by using the right stats because when
I
we
think
start
what is
advancing.
it, we level up if we use the stats enough, we level up in them or something, or have a chance of leveling up in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single time you succeed with a skill,
I
you
think
click
it's
the little
same-
box.
It's the same thing we did in the what do you call
I
it?
have become
Character
better at
creation.
threatening to break people's
In
kneecaps.
the character creation, if you remember the education thingy, the
Mhm.
advanced level in
Yeah,
education.
it's like that.
Kind of the same thing.
But
Yeah,
then,
so advanced roles.
so do we not? So if we roll to succeed for something, hey, you might get better at it. But then if we describe things, we avoid the rolls. So does that
Yeah.
is that not a bad thing then?
It completely depends on the situation. Like if you have a clue that you really want to find, like when you're looking through an apartment, you can automatically succeed with finding it. But if you roll, you have a chance of failure.
That's
So
true.
it's
It's a trade-off. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I get it.
So if you're trying to use a skill, like giving me hints that maybe I want to do this skill and I don't get it, just tell me. Sometimes I won't like pick up on what you're trying to do.
Okay. Sounds good.
And if you ever get stuck in the adventure, we're going to talk about the ID rolls, but I don't think we have to do that now.
Yeah,
As in, like, we get a new ID.
No.
Like, screw this stuff out. It wasn't me this whole time.
Not ID, like.
Ninja.
I actually have a bigger nose. This is.
Yeah.
Don't get me theatrical nose putty, it'll be great.
Okay, so
So-
that's it.
Yep, that's it.
So who's the sacrificial lamb for the weekend?
Jabbo.
Yeah, boy.
Dun dun dun.
What
Dude.
happened?
Fade out of black. Me
Wow.
on my desk.
While
Glass
you
of
guys
whiskey.
are doing this, I'm gonna
No
set
work.
up the board.
No money.
Scene.
I'm down on my
Oh,
Oh, well, I really wanted that.
essentially, I was tasked with meeting a man. Let me pull up my character sheets for info. Martin Schwartz rolled into my office, guys. I'm Clarence Goodman of Private Eye, and a man named Walter Schwartz, right? Walter Martin's his son.
Yes.
Walter Schwartz came to me, and his son, who is also a Private Eye, went missing. What's up? Hold on. No.
No, you guys, you continue on speaking.
Yeah, sorry. You know, it's this Poultry guy. He made a face, so I was just.
Oh no! I realized that my notes, my computer crashed the other day, and my notes are gone. This notepad wasn't saved.
Yeah.
That was my.
You can tell me I suck, Poultry. It's all right. So, I was tasked with finding a group of people to put together to find his son, and so we've now come together with a librarian, a mobster, and a bounty hunter who really loves to polish his gun.
Big long.
In our time with the case, we found out that the son, Martin Schwartz, was investigating things in Harlem, but he pussed out because he thought it was too dangerous. So we took a little time to go investigate that and see what was going on there. And then we also pussed out and ran away. Because men.
You pushed out. I wanted to go on.
That was you and Chriz went in there. I was out in the street. All right, I wasn't even. I just didn't want my car to get stolen.
I was just like, whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get drunk in the car, yeah.
yeah.
Priorities.
And so we decided that we weren't getting anywhere in the case, and we now have moved to where Martin was going, which was a haunted house on Staten Island. We went to the landlord of the place, the owner of this house who rents it out, and apparently the family who used to be living there, one of them went crazy and murdered the husband. Was it, or I can't remember if the mom murdered. Someone was murdered by a family member. Murder.
I think the wife went nuts on everybody else. If I
Yeah, killed the dad and
the
kid.
husband, the kids are orphaned somewhere, and she's in a mental institution.
Basically, somebody went crazy, people died, people are now away.
It's all very
house is
amateur
now
horror.
abandoned. Yes.
So.
And as such, we were we were tasked with also going to the house because we need to find out about Martin, and he also wants us to like check it out and see what's going on. So that's where we are right now. We literally have just arrived to the front of this house.
One more thing that I want to mention is that Yaboi, Clarence, well, I think she's your character, isn't it, Yaboi?
Huh?
Yeah,
Clarence
Okay.
Goodman.
So Clarence Goodman was very much into the idea of seeing these weird things, this haunted house. Well, really, all of us were more interested in finishing the mission and going on. There's nobody in the party besides Clarence that believes in the occult, and we all think he is slightly crazy, or drunk, or high. We're not exactly sure which, maybe more at the same time, but we don't believe a shit he's saying, basically.
Yeah, in terms of like specifics, there's a lot of times where I would be like, there's gonna be things on this case of things that I've seen that you guys won't even believe, and so there's a whole thing going on, and we're about to go into this house, and now we got a new member, so I don't know how that's gonna work, and
We'll
does he
see how Joakim, and also one of the members disappeared.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
I don't
I'm
know.
putting that to you guys.
For us.
He's having a
You know what?
really intense shit.
You know, like veterans from war have those flashbacks sometimes. If you ever watched Happy Tree Friends, the guy with the flashbacks.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
that show.
basically, this guy just went flashback time, and
So he's just there, 1,000 yards there. We propped him up against the wall. He's catatonic.
Yes. We don't know
totally
what he's doing. He's just this house created some kind of like flashback to his life in the military.
Well, Burke's character isn't a military man. Burke's character.
Joakim, how
Do you
does
want to
Burke-
introduce us to your character, Burke, or Joakim?
Yeah, that's fine.
You probably found him on like your way to Staten Island or something, and you
Yeah,
brought him with you.
I had a totally legit reason on why I would have hired him from here and now, and I don't remember. So
That's actually in game. That's actually in game. In game, you had a totally legit reason. Right now, we don't remember.
yeah, I hired this guy. I can't remember why, but welcome.
I was drunk, see?
Yeah.
Does someone know him from before? Like, is
I'm sure I know of him. He's a big you're a big
Have you
blues
worked
track.
with have you worked with the
His name is Grugan.
Grugan?
I don't know where I got that from. I just did it, but no, I don't know no last name. That's just what he's known as.
Hey, that's my thing, motherfucker.
Rugen.
Grugan, that's it.
Grugan the Grogman.
He's a very large, burly man, bald, because I have to support my bald brothers and sisters. Obviously, he's got a big, nasty beard and nasty clothes. He doesn't seem to bathe or shower or nothing. He's just a big, dirty man.
We're talking about your character, right?
Yes. I mean, I based him off myself, so. And he's just known as, he deals in the underworld stuff, So he would definitely be someone you would hire for jobs, but he's definitely more of a sea kind of guy. He's got his own boat, and he's served in the Royal Forces or whatever, or wherever we're at. I don't know. No, I guess in the U.S. now or whatever. He's very much like a Popeye kind of character, sailing on the sea,
But the question is, what is your spinach?
His big trait is that he's got this big old blade that he carries with him everywhere he goes. This big hunk of metal, and he actually refers to it by name. He calls it Pete.
Okay, I respect you. Like, from when I hear that you call your weapon something, I respect you. I present to you Betsy, and I show like my well-oiled hunting rifle. Very long, well-oiled hunting rifle.
Oh, well oiled.
And I show it to you.
So we got something in common right off the
So
bat.
much projection going on.
I respect a man who knows how to shoot.
So everyone knows of Grugan and his blade Pete.
Okay, so I have to.
And what happens to you if you get on his bad side?
Out of game is the Pete is that a reference to Disney?
No, I was just referencing this stupid thing because it's the only thing I could come up with.
I totally remember the reason, Joakim. During the night before we left to Staten Island, I thought that we would need some extra muscle, and so I contacted Grugan to come over with us for this because I was very nervous about the state of this house. So I called in some extra muscle.
Grugan is into the occult, right? That might be a good reason why you guys know each other. And
We're going to see haunted house.
Yes, like that. Grugan is like stupid superstitious. He believes everything. He believes in Peter Pan.
Oh, interesting.
All that stuff, man. You just gotta tell him the story and he'll buy it. You know, he'll be like,
guys
oh,
are
there's
gonna be
something
like-
out there for it. Then
The crazy guy brought another fucking crazy guy.
it makes perfect sense.
You know what?
Where
You know
are
what?
they?
You pay us, and it's cool. It's all good.
basically our two characters basically sit around and talk about a campfire, any superstition we can come up with, and we both believe it's completely true. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we know that's going.
So in front of this giant haunted house, what do you want to make the honors, Crones? I point
Haunted.
towards the door.
Yo, okay, are you ready for us? Are we going?
Yeah, let's go. I'm with you.
All right. First off, what do we see about this house? You know, or what? I want to get a picture for myself of what this house looks
Poultry
like.
had a really good description last time when we ended, so
Did I? I just
Yeah.
heard like a giant manor, and you were like,
yeah,
"Nope."
but everything except that detail
I
was
had
like
the
spot
description.
on.
I had the description. So it was this like 2-story, like real old manor with the second story, and there's this lightning coming in from the background. There's a shadow. There's the shadow showing in the second story window.
Oh my
That's what the last thing I said about the house.
And we were saying that it was like all the windows were boarded up, and
Yeah, except the second floor, but
That's the second floor. The ones on the third floor are boarded up.
yeah.
and it's all like all the grass is
Overgrown,
overgrown. And, I remember.
And there's a small shack beside it,
Yeah.
with like a completely overgrown garden.
Is there a back entrance?
There are two entrances, one front and one side entrance.
That's a question you often ask, isn't it?
Yeah. I like to go into these cases from the back.
Oh, there's some people and there's other people. I point to his crowds.
Well, I hired you guys for a reason. I like to think that while I brought you guys together, you guys also think for yourselves. So I want to hear your thoughts on how you guys want to approach this. Whatever is inside, again, I just want you to be prepared. But how we approach this, how we go in, do we want to split up? That's for us to decide together. I don't want to make the solo choice on this.
Well, I think sturdy shoes and a dust mask might help, don't you? I mean, the worst thing is going to be in there.
Yeah, and also, besides the whole haunted thing, I think there might be dressers around there, so it might be dangerous to split up. I think staying as a group is better. In case we run up into some nasty truck heads over on there.
And maybe quite tight in there. We could have to form a single file line if we all go together. We don't know what the layout is.
Good point, good point. But at the same time, I think that keeping our backs and fronts covered as a group is better than splitting up.
Never go in a front door. Always go in by a window.
Well, the windows are all boarded up. If you want to take them out, be my guest.
I'm gonna have to recommend let's try to do this a little subtly. Maybe I would rather not, let people know we're coming in.
Not knowing what's inside, I don't really fancy jumping through the window, landing on some guy. I'd rather go in through the door. And I ain't letting Tweedledum and Tweedledee going behind me neither.
Yeah, I don't fancy on jumping on a guy either.
Don't worry. I'll go in the front. I'll have Betsy up in front. You, and I point towards you guy. You keep out the back. And Kravitz, you stay behind me. May know something about this place. Everybody can stay wherever they want after that. But if we have a good front and back, we should be cool.
Does that work for everyone?
I still think we should just bum rush in there.
I tell you, you want to be the scout? Go ahead. The doors, the windows.
I ain't
it's all
afraid of
there.
nothing.
I'm going to strongly
Call me.
recommend.
You go pull some recon.
I am going to strongly recommend that we do not rush in there. Please, let's take a little subtlety here.
Well, we can start by knocking on the door. Perhaps that would help.
No, let's not. No.
It's never hurt.
No, I do not recommend knocking on the door.
Really?
All right.
I will start
can't
going
just walk into a
towards
house
the
without
door,
knocking.
Joakim,
Mm-hmm.
and I will put my ear to the door and try to listen for anything on the other side. I especially listen for sounds of movement.
As we're walking up, I just kind of nudge the door of the shack and see if it opens without any kind of pressure.
It has a rusty padlock, so it's clearly
Okay.
like
I just
Do I hear? Do
Won't
I
open.
want to roll anything, or do I just?
no, it's completely silent.
Please, I have to say. Nobody seems.
I'm gonna try to open this lock.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the
So
way.
I'm going to, get my lockpicks that I have, and I'm
Got the key from Chester though.
I'm going to use my lockpicks like I said the first time
Fine.
because I'm going to show off here.
Just
and
pull
I'm
it
going
like
to-
your lockpick here and then just like slide the key in.
There we go.
Oh man, that was really difficult.
Nothing to see
I
here,
will
ladies and gentlemen.
not wait and knock on the damn door because this is ridiculous. We're being ridiculous here, honestly.
Just knock on the door.
Hello.
Can I try to stop her, or is it too late? Is it?
You can totally try to stop her. That's
I
the
can.
problem.
Can I to put my head I'm gonna spread my body out in front of the door.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, and I'm not gonna yell or anything. Just
It's like I just grab her by her scarf or whatever and pull her back.
He just gives her that stink eye. Stop it.
God,
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me.
how dare you? Honestly.
Do I get the door open? Do I get the lock open?
You will actually with the lockpicks that you have to roll for.
I don't know if I was that genius or not. You said that there's a chance, so
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but these are pretty good locks.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa. Yeah. They are.
That's a pretty good lock spec.
There are actually 2 locks on this door, but I'll count this roll for both of them.
I'm going to pat off my coat and be like, all right, I got the door open.
You do them both at once.
Success.
I'm going
Yeah.
You just touch them and they fall open.
I'm easily going to stealth inside. One step at the one and the other. Betsy at my eye, looking around, scouting the area.
Have you already moved in?
Yeah.
I'm basically moving in slowly, very slowly, easily scoping the terrain and seeing what's
So-
in front.
There's a long hallway right inside the door, and there's 3 doors on the left and 3 to the right, and it seems to be
How big is the
stairs.
hallway you're in?
not that big. It's kind of long, but it's narrow. Like 2 people could probably go next to each other. But
I
it's
look
kinda-
back and I say exactly. I just point out exactly this to Clarence Goodman.
Are the 3 doors like right across from each other? Are they staggered or?
No, they are at different intervals. They're not like right next to each other.
We're not gonna have one of the classic Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Outdoor.
Yeah, and there are stairs leading upwards at the end.
At the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Still
I
want to
say-
charge in, boss?
All right. I'm going to. George, what is George doing right now?
I'm basically just waiting. Right, I'm making some sides, some space for you to get in. Like I'm basically because this is like a 2-man hallway, so I'm like, making some space for you to get in.
Okay. I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to lay on the ground and look at the hallway and see if the floor is level or if I can spot anything on the floor jutting out.
The floor is level, but there's a lot of dust on it and like old carpets.
I'm gonna step over you and just go into the first room on the left. Really?
I follow her.
Abigail, what are you doing? Abigail.
You're ridiculous. Get up. Come on. Dust all over yourself.
Yeah, so you open the first door on the left. It's full of like old boxes, random junk, a couple of bicycles, rusted water tanks, and a boarded shut cupboard at the end.
Cupboard.
I'm just gonna see where I go. Look, there's nothing in here. See, it's perfectly safe.
Big guy.
You're being
Big guy.
ridiculous.
Grubber.
What did you call him, George? Did you call him Gruber?
Gruber the Goober.
Big guy.
Grugan?
Guggen.
He didn't even know you were talking to him, George, because you didn't even get his name right. Might as well talk to Pete if you're gonna address him like that. We'll wait for George to phase back into reality. I think there's some sort of distortion in time going on in this house.
Aha! If for once it's not me freaking.
They caught him. They just busted open his door. It's like,
Oh God! It's
you
all
are
over.
using internet. We knew you gamers can't be trusted.
All sanity gone. Okay.
I'm back.
Alright, George.
Hey!
Cool. My internet just died for a second. We're cool. So I look at Guggen and I say, "I've got a job for you, big guy." Can you open that up?
Oh, don't mind the guy with, just lock back 2 locks at the front door, but for the big guy right now.
Void it up, not.
Okay,
not
so
lock. Void it
what
up.
is this that Grugan is opening up? This is another door?
Void
It's
it
a
up
cupboard.
cupboard.
A boarded up cupboard. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, well.
yeah, you could
Google-
easily do that,
Pull
but no
down-
problem.
Don't we want to, maybe look around the room first before we go straight to the one thing we would obviously open in this room?
Absolutely not. I said we just charge in.
Well, they're all like gathering around this room. I open the one on the right, the first door on the right.
Okay, give me a moment.
Okay.
Yep, it's a living room. Clearly, it says a radio, a couch, couple of stuffed chairs, shelves filled with like random trinkets and a lot of like Catholic symbols, like the Virgin Mary, crucifixes and stuff like that. There's a weird amount of them.
Can I
And one more. And there's a opening leading into what seems like a dining room.
Which direction is the dining room?
I'm gonna decide that this room
is it
much nicer and go
like
wander in.
where one of the other doors is? Is
Towards that direction, yes, but doesn't seem to have a door of its own. It seems to lead have another opening into the kitchen.
Also, it's like an archway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can
Do
I
you have any drawing of this real fast so that?
I do kind of. No.
Yeah, we don't
you can't
as well.
you can't see that though.
It's like the white spot on Sears.
Probably. Yeah, I could.
Awesome, great. So
I'm gonna be wandering around
one
just like poking all the ornaments, just like, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at this. Ooh."
We could try to do something real quick here.
Yeah, just like draw the rooms on all 20 with whatever.
Yeah.
Chriz, I need you. They're doing crazy things without you. What do I do? My training never prepared me for this.
Run.
So this seems like a very regular place. Abandoned, that's all.
I wouldn't be too
To be honest
sure.
with you, I thought it'd be much more dilapidated than this. Look at this little vase. Isn't it nice? Look at that. I think it's dull. And actually, oh, how pleasant. Yes.
This is going to be a really shitty drawing, guys, but I think you're going to get the picture.
It's all right.
This is not to scale in any way. Yeah, this house is Yeah.
There we go. Okay. This is good. No, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted. Like an idea of.
Yeah, of course.
Like.
But it's really, really shit though.
I'm going to. I want to inspect all the pentagrams and stuff while you do.
Oh shit! This
Pentagrams?
Didn't
No.
you say the Virgin Mary and crosses? And I assumed there was some sort of pentagram too.
Oh,
Why not?
that's super Christian. Virgin Mary.
It's kind of like opposite Christian, so I thought they kind of go together, right? So.
Imagine you get in a haunted house. Yeah, and both.
A Virgin Mary, the demon Beelzebub. You know.
Clarence quickly starts drawing pentagrams all over the room. Look at these pentagrams, guys. What are they?
Yeah.
I
Sleight of hand, a pentagram.
Again, if you think about psychoanalyzing Clarence, not really sure that he's completely sane. I think we'll continue on the next room. I think we're in the living room right now, and continue on the next room to see what's there.
Okay, wow. All right.
Wait, are we in? Wait, did everyone come across? Did you guys completely forget about the cupboard while I was doing this?
Yeah. We're in separate rooms right now, guys.
Yeah,
You haven't even
So
dealt
we
with your
can
shit.
deal with the cupboard first. Like
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
we
to
need
move
to-
you to the awful painting of the house. Or
Yeah,
drawing rather.
Yeah. Then we need,
So let's do the cupboard.
let's take this slow, everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So is someone trying to open it?
I think Gordon tries to.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty easy. It like takes a couple of minutes. Let's see here.
Interesting.
So inside it, there's nothing but 3 like kind of thick books. Looks like journals with a name on it. That's Dayton Bessler.
What was the name?
I start laughing a bit, and I say, "Journals, a haunted house." Like, doesn't this seem like the horror movies I've seen?
What was
And I
the-
change
what was the
journals
name?
There's like
and I
one
cast
horror
it.
movie out at this point.
Nosferatu.
It's actually into 1 year from now.
What was the name on the journal?
Dayton Bessler. I can write in the Roll20.
All the horror movies all the horror books you've read, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Yep, so as I said, I'm going to pass on the books to Clarence.
Okay.
I'm in a different room.
I'm
across
still
the-
inspecting all the lovely vases and things.
I'm gonna
and
come
going, "Oh,
towards
it's
you
pleasant."
and. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Yeah, there's Fuzzy there. I'm gonna pass
Yeah.
the books to the librarian. What am I thinking about?
Yeah, I'm with Fuzzy and you.
Okay, I'm gonna
There we go.
open the first one and start reading it, and just have a flick through, see what I can sort of pass from it. Just like, oh, is it a journal? How fascinating.
It's clearly some kind of diary, but it's written in a really shitty handwriting, so it will take a while to read.
Anything off the top of your head, sweetie? Anything we could use?
Penmanship was awful. Can I glean anything from this at all? I'm gonna be like sort of like flicking through and trying to find anything that's even remotely legible.
It will take you a while to actually get a good
Okay.
picture of what this is
You'll
about.
have to give me a minute. I'm gonna sort of like dust off a sofa, sit down, and just be like,
Yep.
Okay, we're Grogan. I think we should go on moving and see what's
that's
next.
an F or an S? Or an S?
Hey, you guys are paying. Leave me where you want.
Okay, I think now we jump to Yaboi and the others because they're in the other room.
Yeah, I want to check out. This whole collection of strange Christian goods.
Yes.
Well, he does that. I go and like kind of look around the archway to look into the dining room, kitchen, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's the first archway is to the dining room. The second is into the kitchen.
I would.
Oh, so
Slowly
there's,
through
there's,
those.
wait, there's two
Yeah.
archways.
Look at the drawing.
Oh, yeah.
Roll 20. It's much
Jack,
easier.
I would take it slow. Seriously, we need to stay more grouped.
Oh no. Okay, so wait, can I still ping on this? How do you do it again?
Yep.
No, there's a
You
way to
should be
ping.
able to.
I can't remember how to do it. It's not working.
Oh,
There we go.
You
Okay,
can-
so I'm there. I'm there, like looking into the dining room. So no, I'm not like leaving the room yet.
Yeah, so it's a long table in there. with 3 places are set. Like there are what's it called? Like like soup bowls or whatever it's called. And it's a tureen with something in it on the middle of the table. Tureen, like a big soup bowl thingy.
Oh, okay.
Something you serve soup in.
Surely it's just like mold by now.
Actually, yeah, it's a good point. Is it fresh or is it all?
It's rotten.
Okay.
Some kind of rotten soup.
So what
Looks
kind
like
of
it's been there for a long time.
what kind of goodies does this do? All these statues and stuff are like, what are they, and what am I looking at?
Well, it's just a bunch of random things. Or you're looking at the little small little trinkets and stuff in the shelves, or?
I'm just
else?
kind of looking for something that would stick out to me. That's not an obvious, that's not an obvious household religious item, or something that,
Okay.
like imagine like if there was a Virgin Mary statue with the head broken off. Like, I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
for
No,
odd signs like that. Yeah.
All of the like crosses and Virgin Mary statues are like pristine. They are in really good shape, and that's pretty much the only really weird thing you notice is there's a lot of like Catholic symbolism.
What else is in this room?
Like a radio and a couch, a couple of stuffed chairs.
There's no carpet. There's no fireplace.
No fireplace, but there's definitely a carpet. And there's just dust everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna lift the carpet from a corner of the carpet and raise it up.
Yeah, it's nothing under it.
Just floor.
Yep.
Can I turn the volume knob down just a tad so it's quiet on the radio and listen? Or is there no powder?
Yeah, it actually seems to work, and there's like it picks up some common radio station here in New York.
When it kicks in, I had to like dart my eyes towards him, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh, I love that. Do leave it on. Leave it on. It's pleasant.
This is not the place for joyous music.
Probably some smooth jazz or something on.
No, Crowens, and you just turned on our radio.
I turned the volume knob down. I don't know how you guys are hearing this in the other room. Like,
I mean, I'm next to you.
yeah, next Jack, baby.
After
But
we did that, we're coming towards you. I was thinking that we're there.
yeah, that's true, Chucky. You are.
I'm in the same room as you, just reading. So I'm just like, oh, a little reading music. How nice.
Is there any? So outside of like the dining table and everything, do I see anything weird on the walls or anything like? There's nothing odd about the dining room. It's
No.
just the dining room. Is this okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I
I start to edge in there. I'm not like running or anything, but if
Yeah.
everyone else is starting to feed into this room, I start to just move forward a little bit.
I nudged George and I said, "You still want me to open this cupboard?"
Would he open it?
I'm reading.
We already went past that.
Yeah, I'm reading the books that were in it.
Yeah, open that.
don't mind him. He's a little slow. Strength is more
I
his strong
pat him
suit.
on the shoulder. Good guy, I notice. Well, anything interesting here, Clarence?
Nothing really sticks out. This family who lived here before was obviously very religious. Did you guys fully search the other room?
Found the cupboard. I haven't actually given too much glance to the rest. I'm gonna go on and check it thoroughly. I'm gonna take Ruben and check the other rooms up above. If that's okay with you.
I would rather take this and one room by room and make sure that we explore the rooms down here before we move anywhere forward.
Okay.
If we're going to go upstairs, we need to do that together.
I'll go on and check the rooms. The rooms right. The first one we entered. And
Make sure you check those boxes and see what was in them.
Cool, sounds good, friends. And I'll just go back into the room, take Ruben with me, and if he wants to come, of course. and I will start opening the boxes, searching behind them. I'm actually gonna keep an eye to see if the dust patterns change. Like in some places the dust is a lot thicker, and in some places the dust is not as thick.
Oh, yeah, it seems to be even.
Okay, so I'm just gonna check everything then. Like,
Yeah.
Opening a couple of boxes, looking behind stuff.
Yeah. Seems to be just junk in here, like not old stuff. Nothing like super useful or valuable or anything like that. Just like spare parts for bicycles, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So
I'm just standing around.
Yeah. I mean, I was just doing that, so I'm guessing that these guys are continuing on with their search.
I'm still looking through the dining room. As I get to like one of the bowls, I kind of turn around, look at Clarence, and go, "Hey, hungry?"
Jack, that's disgusting.
Hey, you don't know till you try it. That's all I'm saying. I start to move
Jack,
towards the kitchen.
Did you actually eat some of that? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not saying I didn't eat it.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna move into the dining room and I'm gonna explore the dining room.
Yeah.
now.
When you move into the
Follow
dining
Clarence.
room,
I should point out just like anytime I'm anytime I'm saying anything, I'm like whispering it, like whisper talking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your name? Yak is moving through the room first, right?
Yeah, I'm moving towards the kitchen. This time.
So, right before you enter the kitchen, you feel like a drop of something hits your forehead.
Okay, so wait, like here-ish? Like
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay. I instantly like jump back. Like I jump back and like put my hand to my head. Like I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
And I kind of like I dread to, but I look up and see what it came from.
Yeah, it's like imagine like there's a leaky roof where like rain would drop through, but there's a small red thing up there. It seems to be blood.
And as I take it when I check my hand.
Yeah, it's red. Yeah.
Okay. I look back at Clarence and go, "Hey," pointing up to
All right. I'm gonna move in and I'm gonna check it. So we're talking like is there like a doorway this is happening in?
It's just before the arch. So there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an archway at the end of the room, and right above that there's like a red spot in the ceiling.
So it's on the roof above me. Is essentially what it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the roof of there on the map.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Jack. We don't want to move there yet, but just be careful from now on. This.
I like take my billy club out of my like the belt loop, so I've got it in my hand and kind of like. I give him a look like, no duh, we don't want to go up there.
Well, we're gonna have to go up there eventually, but for right now, let's find out what we can down here. But be careful. This must be fresh.
I move back to George and Grugan and kind of give him like the rundown of what's happening. Just let him know that there's like we found a spot of blood in the ceiling. Be careful, like we don't know what else is in here.
Are you guys in the living room?
Like you see my head like popping out from this dusty old box.
I'll just like look up and go, what's the matter?
No, you wouldn't have heard me because I went to the other room. You guys are in the other room, right? You're in the first room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I went to see them. So you
Okay,
might
so
have overheard.
basically, you see my head pop off from like this dusty old box with spilled basic quotes. It's like, what?
So we're all in the living room.
No, you guys are in the room where the cupboard was, the first room that
Okay.
we opened.
I thought we all came back together. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can be wherever you
at
feel
the-
like you can walk wherever you want.
Yeah, I wanted you guys to check out the boxes and see what was in them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, you guys
There's
are up
nothing around
there.
here in the boxes. I think we'll join you guys.
But was there
There's blood in there.
boxes, Joakim?
Yeah, there was nothing in the boxes.
Yep.
Okay.
I searched them.
Okay. All right. So at this point, I want to look at the roof and see if, other than the leakage, if I see anything odd, like if there's like a trap door up there or anything popping out.
No, it's just normal ceiling, like wooden.
Then I'm going to move into I'm going to slowly move into the kitchen.
Put on your roll.
I'm gonna be next to him as he moves in.
In the kitchen, there's a door back into the hallway, and there's like an icebox, like wood-fed stove, and oven, and some kind of pantry.
I open the oven. I like the boy's face and open the oven.
At this point, I'm going to sort of get bored with reading this incomprehensible diary and just be like, sort of like, go to see what everybody's doing. What's the matter?
Yeah, Abigail, you realize that you will need like almost an entire day to just understand.
Yeah, it's just like, God, this is written by a mad person, I swear. God. I'll just put the diaries in my handbag and just like, no, what's going on, lads?
Is everyone heading from dining room to kitchen just now?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's really crowded in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where that happened, where everyone came that way.
Outside the kitchen. I'm stood outside. I'm just like at the back of the crowd, just going like. So
I'm gonna go this way instead, and so I'll be like around there to check. Like, well, actually, I take it that means it opens out the way. Does that mean it opens out the way, or does it mean it opens?
Yeah, it opens out into the hallway.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, I check
Check the
that.
architect.
Yeah, I check like very like slowly open that door to see if there's any. If I can I see anything like this way? Also, how the hell do I like undo? I can't undo things.
If I see you going on alone, I'll motion like somebody to go with you, so you don't go alone. Like Ruben or something.
So you open the.
Ruben.
I'm staying with George and Abigail right now. Following.
Yeah, I've
Mainly
basically.
following wherever George
I feel
went,
like
'cause Abigail's
tokens
just
would have been
reading
handy
stuff.
here.
They would have.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah, they would have.
I'm gonna make a token.
I just draw a small G. You can use that.
Yeah, like. Make yourself a small token.
Appreciate that I'm using this on a laptop trackpad.
Oh.
How do you make tokens? I've never done this before.
Just make a little drawing.
Just draw it. You can. So you have G with a G over in here, opening the oven.
Okay. I'm the little pink square. I'm just going for that.
I'm the A.
There we go. We're playing Monopoly with those. We're not really having the original piles, but we're using whatever you can
Feet.
find in the
I'm
house.
the A with feet. Okay, let's not that.
These are the binaries Twitch.
No, how do I? Okay.
But it's okay.
How do I make that one shape? Like, how do I make that a token though? Like,
You don't just move it around. We don't
oh, it's all
need actual
falling
token.
apart.
Okay, this is just a mess.
You can like click and drag across something to select all. And then
Wow, really?
if you want to like, you
We
can
went
click-
there. We went there.
So you can click and drag stuff, and you can.
The real horror in the dining room.
So you can click and drag stuff to select all at once, and you can move it as a token like that.
So, yeah, you were the pink square, right? And you're checking out the second room there. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the little orange square. So.
By the way, George opened the oven in the kitchen. Anything happens?
No, it's empty.
Have we checked? I'm going to open the cupboard.
It's full of not full, but there's canned food in there, and everything that was fresh that was there has been eaten by rats, clearly, because there are like rat feces everywhere.
This is weird. If the blood's fresh,
Disgusting.
that means that somebody else has been here.
Blood?
Well,
And I look at everybody else and I say, boy. I think it's the boy. I think we should rush upstairs. Maybe he's still alive.
rushing is the worst idea you could do right now, George. Because the thing that killed him may be waiting for us. And if you are truly a bounty hunter, you know walking into a trap is the worst thing you can do. So, we're going
I'm just
to
nodding to everything Clarence says.
Thank you for your approval.
Alright, so you're the one who pays the money. We're gonna follow you, but at the same
Well,
time...
perhaps he fell over and hurt himself.
We're going to move up there soon, George. The man is obviously dead if there's blood leaking through the roof. Let's search these rooms, and then we can go together.
Do I see anything in this other room? Like I'm now looking at the ceiling.
Oh yeah, it's the ceiling.
I'm looking like I'm checking the whole room, but like just a scan of the normal room, and I purposefully look at the ceiling after.
Yeah, there's nothing special about the ceiling, just normal wood ceiling.
Okay.
And in the room, there's like a bunch of old furniture, like chairs and tables and stuff like that.
Okay. I come back towards. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I come back towards these guys to this door, and I close that door as I leave it. It's like this door isn't it? I shut that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Did you you shut the kitchen door?
No, the one that I was at. This one.
Oh, okay.
I've closed that and then moved towards you guys because I don't want anything jumping behind me.
All right. Jack, did you see anything in there?
Nothing special. Anything fancy in here?
Did you search it good, Jack?
I didn't see any blood, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I don't know what else there could be in there. I just want to make sure that you searched it well.
Now, calm down, chaps.
I don't know how you could be calm in this situation, Abigail. There's blood leaking out of the ceiling in the dining room.
Stiff upper lip, my friend. Stiff upper lip.
I think the very large amount of alcohol in her body helps with that.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it's red wine upstairs. Who knows?
Well,
All right.
I think that's maybe
I think-
all with one room.
There's 2 rooms left. So,
Two rooms?
I'm going to go into the. I'm going to slowly kind of crawl up against the wall, out of the kitchen, and go to. I don't know how to ping, but the room that's right next to the kitchen.
Long quick.
Yeah.
Long left quick.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be right here, like crawling along this wall, and then I'm gonna sneak into this room. I also want to see if I can see anything on the stairs before I go in.
No, they turn after a small bit, so you can't really see anything. You can't see upstairs, so it's.
Okay, but I don't see anyone. I don't see anything. A person hiding behind the stairs or anything. Not.
No.
Okay.
I would have mentioned that.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I would have had to be like,
Yeah.
"But hidden person behind the stairs." Like,
I'll move as my little G move, so I'm gonna go up into that room over on there.
I stick behind him.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just kind of linger in the hallway because there is the possibility of a dead body upstairs, and I'm starting to get a little bit of that. Okay, maybe this is.
The alcohol is gonna go
Yeah,
away.
I'm sobering up a little bit. It's just like,
Somebody pour more whiskey.
oh yeah,
So
I'm
you're-
totally. I reach into my handbag and I just pull out a little flask, and I'm just like.
You open the door and you see like a room full of overcoats and boots and hats and umbrellas and stuff like that. Several bags of coal, and there's the side door is here, so you can exit from here too. And the door is locked with 2 locks and 3 bolts.
is this Chucky's or George's room?
Yeah.
This is. So can I open it from this side? With the bolts and.
Yeah, you can totally open from this side.
Okay, I don't think I have the key to open the locks, so I'll make sure to let Kranz know as soon as I see him about the locks. Besides that, I'm gonna check the room thoroughly, check like through the coats, through the bags, maybe through the coal sacks a bit, just to make sure there's nothing weird in them.
Is this a door to the north?
Outside, it's to the outside.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Side
Yeah.
door entry.
Yeah.
We could have entered through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything weird about the clothes and stuff like that. It's just
Going towards
a family of 4 clothes.
That's about
Um,
money. I said, okay, if I look around and I see nothing, then I'm gonna go towards Clarence and just let him know that there are 2 locks to the side entrance down there. That's about it.
What was in the room, George?
Coats, hats, a couple bags of coal, and a lot of dust. That's about it.
And did you check behind the coat racks to see if there was anything hidden on the walls behind?
Yeah, I checked the coats, I checked the hats, checked the coal bags.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go in here, and then you guys better prepare. We're going to have to head upstairs soon.
I'll take out my weapon and I kind of point it upstairs just to make sure, basically like keeping his back as he goes in. And 1 second, because someone is knocking on my door.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
This is the police. Put your electronics and booze in the air.
So, Clarence, you're opening the door.
I'm opening the door. But can I? Is it possible that I'm like side opening it? So I'm gonna push.
Oh,
the
yeah,
door?
totally.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm side opening it. So while I'm on the wall.
I'm where my thing is just now, just kind of looking in as he opens it.
Are you the blue square now?
I'm the blue square, yeah. I changed because it was too similar to everyone else's.
You notice something kind of odd when you open the door. It's like, the only way to lock this door seems to be from this way. So, and there's inside there are stairs leading down into complete darkness.
Is that the only way to open it is from the inside?
The only way to lock it is from this side you're on.
Oh, okay.
The outside, yeah.
Right, okay.
All right, I'm going to. This is Clarence. As unballsy as I am feeling right now, I gotta do it. I'm going to.
Wait, is that going down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Into complete darkness.
Just abyss. I'm not going down, but I want to pull out my pen light and flash it down the stairs and see if I can see anything.
Also, Grugan is like right on Clarence's shoulder, leaning forward, and is putting his hand on Clarence's other shoulder to like make sure he does not topple down into there.
I'm going to quickly, slap him on the back to try and scare him.
I slowly lean forward, like as he leans into the red light, I lean forward as well to see what he sees. Like everyone's gathering around this.
Yeah. So there's a
I'm gonna stand down the corridor and just be like.
there are wooden stairs leading down.
I can't see any. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And they look really shoddy and rickety. And it's kind of hard to see anything else down there. There seems to be a lot of crap lying around on the floor. And as you're all super tense, looking down into the basement, you hear a loud thumping noise from the second floor.
I lean to Clarence and I whisper only he can hear what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And I say, "Send Abigail."
Can I see if I heard that?
You cruel bastard.
I can see he's trying to whisper something. Can I see if I can hear it?
Yeah. Roll.
I'm already leaning in to like see down here. I might just be like, what?
Actors have good hearing and is.
Yeah, roll listen.
Do I have line of sight to them?
Let's listen. 20. Oh. Nope.
No.
I'm far too intent on what's
yeah.
Okay.
When that slam goes off, I jump.
Guys, can I try and lip read what they're saying?
Well, we're facing the down the stairs.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
can see what we're-
You're probably behind them.
When that slam goes off, I jump back and like completely different voice. And just jump back and go, holy.
Jack,
What the
shut
fuck's
your
happening
fucking
down
mouth.
there?
Did you not hear the fucking sound? It scared the shit out of me.
Jack, I think we all heard the loud thump coming from upstairs, but you shouting doesn't help anything.
You can understand where it comes from.
I warned you going into this place that there's going to be things that make you uncomfortable.
I wasn't
You better
expecting.
settle down and become aware that this is a very
fine,
dangerous
I'm fine.
situation.
No, you said it very different when you said it.
Joakim, do you feel like we should take a break here?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So.
Perfect. So let's take a small break over on in here, and we'll see you guys in about.
I'm nervous.
Tentacles. I'm nervous as well.
This game is tense.
It's very tense. Okay. See you guys soon. 2-3 minutes. Bye bye.
Thumping noises.
Okay. 1 second. I have a couple.
Do we have to be quiet? I don't know if you.
I don't know how to mute anybody on this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be quiet. Yeah. Or we can just have nice voices during the break where
We have a live audience here.
Yeah.
I mean,